Hello. I am back from Greece. I think the last time I did a live, I was actually in my bed in my hotel room in Greece. So I am excited to be home. I'm excited. I can't believe actually that adventure is over. I had planned it for probably about 3 or 4 months, and so that it finally came and is over, it's like, but yet the memories are there and, so cherished, and it was as a lot of these things are, it's like the experience itself was even more magical than I had envisioned. You don't know what to envision, but if you didn't know what I did, I went to this remote island called Amorgos. It's the easternmost island of the Grecian islands, and it was a long flight to and I live on the East Coast, so there was people from LA who were there, and so they had 5 more hours flying than I did, but it's like for me, it was like a little over a 9-hour flight, well, I had 2 flights, so it was 9 from, like, that direct flight was 9 hours, and then I had, like, an hour and a half flight before that, to get to the US airport that took me directly there. So then that was a long flight, and then once we got there, we all met in the airport, which took a few hours, and then we had to get on a ferry, and the ferry was, like, another 9 hours. So we didn't even get onto the island to our hotel till like 3 o'clock in the morning. So it's quite the adventure. And there was a total of 26 of us in the group, 2 leaders and 24 people who came from all over the world. We had people from Austria, from Belgium, from Germany, from England, from the US, somebody from Memphis, somebody from Florida, somebody from Arlington, which isn't very far from me, a couple hours, LA, yeah, St. Louis. So we had, it was just amazing. It was amazing. And so I'm going to share more about it on my podcast this later this week, my Friday podcast. So just wanted to share that I'm home. Yay, I'm home. It's going away is so amazing, and it's been so long since I've been away that just going on that adventure meant a lot to me because I felt like I finally like wasn't I didn't like I mean, traveling is not fun in this we're still in this, like, where you have to get tested and you have to navigate all that, and there's still the little fear about, like, and wearing a mask, all of that time on the airplane, especially coming home, was, hard, but, it's okay. I was like, a lot of people, like, you see them and their masks are like this, and so they're still breathing with their nose. And I did on the plane. I had nobody sitting next to me, so that was, I felt a little safer. But like a couple times, I just like brought it down, just like, could I just have a breath of fresh air instead of like feeling so? It's like I don't know how people with claustrophobia deal with it. It would be very hard. So, anyways, what I wanted why the main reason I got on here, is, oh, and I didn't finish that thought. So the most exciting thing about going on a venture is coming home, and I and to you enjoy your trip, but when you get home, it's like just sometimes having that routine, getting back into that routine, being with people you love, and my dog's reaction was worth the trip. Oh my gosh, he went crazy, running around me. But, so what I wanted to ask and show you is look at my, you may, if you've seen me before, if you scroll down, big old pink background, uh, was what I had. It was like a paper background, and you could change it out if you wanted. So lots of pink, and I still love pink. I'm still like doing pink. But my husband helped me. I decided I wanted the wall drywalled. So this space that I'm in, where I record for my podcast and I do my live trainings, is actually my utility room, my furnace room. It's where my heater or air conditioning or whatever, all that stuff is. My hot water heater and a lot of boxes and a lot of shit. A lot of stuff. We just stuff in here and, like, I think there's an old, like, Christmas tree back there somewhere. It's a fairly small space, but, it's unfinished, so, what I had back here was insulation and 2 by 4s, and then I got one big piece of not plywood, what is it called? It's paneling. I got one big piece of paneling and put it back there, kind of a wood paneling, kinda like in the olden days, like, when we were young, our parents paneled the basement. That's kinda what it reminded me of. So I had that for a little while, and then I got the backdrop, and I put the pink up. So it's an evolving, studio, and so I decided I wanna have shelves. I wanna hang stuff on the wall, and so with a paper backdrop, I can't hang things on the wall, so I thought, well, I'll just get it drywalled. It's not a lot of space, and so I said to my husband, I said, I'd really love to get that wall drywalled," and he was so supportive. I love my husband. I say, "I'd like to do this," and then execution time. He just gets right to it. So it was drywalled. It's not the color. I still haven't picked out the color, so that's what I'm gonna ask you, as I would like to know what color I should do that. So I have this gold couch. I don't want it like I don't want it pink. I don't want it pink. I want it something versatile. So, I'm thinking like a little maybe, off-white, kind of like something that will go with the couch, because the white doesn't really go with the couch. And then these are my pillows. I found these pillows on Amazon, and look, it's got the wood. Isn't that so cool? It's got so that when I had the paneling, it went really well, and I love the pillows. So they're my accent. They're really my, like, pretty much accent, but I don't want dark colors. I don't want dark colors, so give me some ideas. So I'm gonna go and look out some paint colors today, and I wanna do some shelves and stuff. So I've gotta figure out, like, where the placement will be. That's gonna be the big challenge. I thought I'd go to Pinterest and get some ideas, but, like, the positioning of, like, the shelving and where it'll be, so the back, it'll look like when I do my podcasts, you can see them. But yet when I push away, like, and push further away and do trainings, I'm gonna do some trainings standing up, and, like, how's that gonna look in my backdrop? I don't know. So, I might be moving shelving around. So, I don't know. Um, I used to back in the day, like to decorate. I think I have a little knack for it, but I have no training, but, it's been a while, and I feel, like, super rusty. I don't know what to do. So if you have any ideas, I also wanna get a Not Your Average Grandma sign. I wanna get a neon sign. That might be pink. I've seen other people do it, and I love it, but I've been Not Your Average Grandma now since for a while, like 6 years, and so it's about time. I actually have a trademark application in for it, so I'm finally getting official, and so that's exciting, and so I wanna get my Not Your Average Grandma sign. Maybe I should wait for my application to be approved, uh, yeah, so if you have any ideas, and just like, when you have shelves, you can put things on the shelves that reflect kind of what you like, things you like. So, like, getting the shelves up and then putting things on the shelves that speak to me, or a quote, a quote that I love, a framed quote. I got a really good the hotel I stayed at in Amorgos, I bought some leggings there. Not like I need another pair of leggings, but I liked these leggings because they had the latitude and longitude of the island we were at on them. And so I wanted them, and I got in my bag that they gave me had the neatest quote on it, and so I'll have to share that sometime this week. But anyways, that's what's going on with me. I wanted to get on here and just show you the in process. The first reveal, it only has, it had after you do the drywall with the splotches on it, it had that, and then my husband came in here this morning and did the what's it called? It's some prep that you do before you paint. I forget what he called it. He called it something. I would have just painted the wall. Not that I know. Primer, that's what he did. He did the primer. So anyways, I'm back, and, I'm here, and I'm excited to, I'm doing a training on Tuesday night, so yeah, so I'm very excited about that, and, I'll be seeing you around, because now I'm here and I'm done. Vacation is over. So back to work. All right. Good thing I love what I do, right? All right. Bye.